Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Rubio. Now on to some news for Rubio. Marco Rubio. The Republican Floridian who is running for president on the GOP ticket is hitting back, striking back. Look, I'm thinking that this guy is not going to be like your typical Republican of the recent past that didn't really respond to stupid leftist, hypocritical leftist, liberal, lamestream media garbageola. Now, Rubio's campaign has hit back at the New York Times story, claiming that the Florida senator's personal financial habits have been imprudent and at times extravagant. Now, at first thought, I'm thinking, wait a minute. They're going to pick apart Marco Rubio's modest income and finances. And say sometimes his spending habits have been imprudent and extravagant. What are you going to say about the Clintons then? Let's, I'm just saying, can't let the Clintons go, but, hey, Rubio's not rich, by the way. So that's the problem with the New York Times. He's not a millionaire. So how are we going to get him on the money stuff? First, New York Times attacks Marco over traffic tickets. Yeah, he got 4. His wife got the bulk of them, but he got 4 over like 17 years or something like that, 15 years. I think I've had over the past 15 years, maybe I haven't had moving violations. I've done, no speeding tickets. No speeding. I've had things where I've forgotten to, my inspection sticker in my car has expired, and literally there have been times, a year that I just forgot. I wasn't even paying attention to it. And, the trooper who pulled me over was very nice. And there was another time where I got a ticket for not having a sticker on it. And it was because in this state, you have, when you first register a new vehicle, whether the vehicle is new or used, you have a 10-day period in order to get that car inspected. And I was within that 10-day window, and the town officer still decided to give me a ticket anyway. And I didn't fight it. It was like a $50 or $60 ticket at the time. I'm like, it's going to cost me more to go fight it than anything. And the hindsight is I probably should have fought it because the reason why the state trooper gave me a ticket for that because I was lapsed. Because he said, well, you already had one. I have to give you. And I said, guess I should have fought it. And I explained it to him and where I got it. And he literally slapped his forehead and rolled his eyes. And he goes, I'm sorry. If I would have known, I wouldn't. So there's an issue with that particular town anyway, I suppose. But, it happens. You drive. Sometimes maybe you change lanes without signaling. You lap sometimes. And that's a ticketable offense right there. The way our traffic laws are written in most states, that you can get a ticket for that. Changing lanes without signaling. In some communities, maybe the music is coming out of your car is too loud. You can get a ticket for that. There's, you can get caught in a speed trap. By the way, there are, plenty of speed traps here in the state of New Hampshire. Because in most places, in New Hampshire, if there's a significant change in speed, like a significant drop, it will tell you ahead of time. There'll be signs like, if you're going from a 65 to a 45, it'll say, before you hit the 45 mile per hour zone, it'll tell you, you'll see signs that say, speed limit 45 miles per hour up ahead. And so you can make adjustments. Well, there are some places that I know of near me that make a sneaky change. in an area that if you're not familiar with it, you wouldn't expect the change to go from 45 to 30. That's a speed trap zone. And towns do that all over the country. Because people that, they get used to one thing and it looks like they're in the same area. There's no reason for it to change. And all of a sudden, boom. Oh, what? Huh? There's change? And, I know people, I've been in the car and people have gotten pulled over and the cop says, you know how fast you're going? And they'll say, well, yeah, I was, doing like 45 speed limit. No. And sometimes the cops are nice and sometimes they're kind of belligerent. No, the speed limit's 30. And people are like, since when and where? And, it's happened more than once. So it's kind of easy in this country, especially when they're out to get speed traps. I mean, and look, Charles Barkley, I remember a few years ago, Charles Barkley was in a speed trap. And was it out in Arizona? Where they have cameras that catch speeders and take a picture of you and send you the ticket. In an area, no cops around, in an area that people just aren't really paying attention to their speed, and boom, a few days later you're getting a ticket in the mail, and you're wondering, what the heck is this? And it shows that you're behind the wheel driving the car, and it says what your speed was, and it issues your fine, and all you have to do is pay it. And it was, I'm not sure if that's was actually upheld and is still legal, but it was snaring a lot of people. And it was a revenue. It looks a lot of times speeding, traffic traps are revenue generating for the municipality that's setting them up. Now, make no mistake about it, to go from 45 to 30 on a roadway that is designed for actually 55, and there's no change, no reason for a change, there's only one reason for it. And that's to collect revenue. And, hey, they do it here in the Granite State. They do it all over the country. But the whole point is that Rubio here, over traffic tickets for him, and now they think he doesn't have enough money. Well, it's none of their business whether or not he has enough money, any more than they tell us, well, it's none of our business how much money that the Clintons have. Really? Well, how do they get the money? But Rubio spokesman Alex Conant, according to USA Today, of course, if he were worth millions, the Times would then attack him for being too rich, much like they did to Mitt Romney. Yeah, remember that when they attacked Romney for being too rich? Now the Clintons have gone basically from, dead broke from the White House to being extremely wealthy. What does Bill get for a single speech now? $500,000. By the way, I'm out on this summer on a speaking tour. Now, I don't charge $500,000 for giving a speech. I don't charge six figures. I don't even charge five figures for a speech. Really. So, if you want me to speak at your group, your event, it doesn't matter the size. It could be 10 people, 100 people, or 1,000 people, or if you can manage to get 50,000 people, then we'll talk. But yeah, I'll rock the house if you have 50,000 people. I will rock it. Trust me on that. We will go to political conservative church. I will rock your house if you bring me in. Just saying. There's a simple plug. And yeah, I'll even bring Sam. That's right. I'll bring Sam. Hey, Sam, would you go and speak with me if I go out there? If I go out to, I don't know, it's some sports arena, say out in, I don't know, Arizona or Kentucky.